In the FIBA U-16 Asian Championship in Qatar, the Philippine youth team bested regional powerhouses such as Korea and Japan to ultimately qualify for the FIBA Under-17 World Cup. That will be happening in Turkey next year. Let's go all out on this story with Batang Gilas standout Kieffer Alas and, of course, their head coach, a good friend of mine. I've known this guy since grade school, Josh Reyes. Welcome back to the show. Actually, sabay kayo lagi, no? I remember also having you both last time. Welcome back. Congratulations, Coach Josh and Kieffer. Good evening.
Good evening, Andre. Paghalata yung edad natin. But I'm happy to be back and with good news this time.
Hi, Kief. Congratulations, kid.
Hi, Sir Andre.
Grabe ka. Grabe ka. Grabe. Coach, tell us the whole process of this, the past few days. It has been crazy para sa inyo. As I said, beating powerhouses Korea and Japan, and then ultimately moving on to the World Cup Under-17. Did this exceed your expectations of how this particular team, you guys will perform in Qatar in the U16 Asian Championship? Or did you expect this all along?
Well, it's not too crazy. If I can attest that, it started over 5 months ago, wherein when we were practicing our defensive fundamentals and defensive drills, we always had Korea and Japan in mind. And of course, the bigger teams like China and so on. But really, we always thought that we had to for us to qualify for the World Cup, we always had to go through one of the top teams, and that would be Korea or Japan, or might be China. So we've always prepared for that. And it just so happened that we just collided head-on with the two teams we've been preparing from the very start.
Kieffer, what can you say about this team? I saw you were in tears, and why not? Parang, I think this particular team is special, and I'm sure Coach Josh knows it more than me because he's been with you, trained with you guys. Pero ikaw, Kieffer, you had a great tournament personally as well, but what can you say about this team? At ganun nga kayo kalayo umabot in this tournament, finishing fourth, but again, beating powerhouses like Korea and Japan in this tournament, and eventually going on to the World Cup next year in Turkiye.
Actually, this team means a lot to me because we proved almost everyone wrong. We were like the second smallest team by average height, so everyone kept on saying that we're too small to qualify. So we just came together as a group to qualify for the World Cup.
You averaged 15.6 points, 8.6 rebounds, and close to 3 assists, 2.6 to be exact, per game in the whole tournament. You led the team in scoring, in rebounding, and in the end, we can't be even more prouder because you were selected in the All-Star 5. All in all, you come from a family of winners, mga Alas, your father, even your big brother Junjun, nakover ko pa sa NCAA, even your brother Kevin, I got to cover when he was in high school. But you personally, Kieffer, how satisfied with you with what you did? And it's like a breakout. I'm sure people will say, ganyan, magaling naman talaga si Kieffer Alas nung pa eh. But for you, how would you assess all in all what you did in this particular tournament, Kief?
Honestly, I didn't expect for me to win that award. I just came out there to play and qualify for the World Cup and do my role. So, and part of that was to prove the other people wrong as well, because after nung Siaba, all they said pang Southeast Asia lang kami, or malakas lang kami pag Southeast Asia like Indonesia or Malaysia kalaban. So it felt good to prove them wrong as well.
Mm-hmm. Josh, is there anything else that you can say about this kid's... he's growing up right before our eyes, right before your eyes. But is there anything else that you can ask for from Kieffer Alas, the way he's been performing at this stage in his career?
I think you hit it on the nail, Andre. It's really all about the growth. More than the winning, of course, the goal was to qualify. But when I say growth, when I say being a winner, it's not because we won games or we qualified. It's because of the development, not just by Kieffer, but by everyone on the team. And that's really what we're doing is all about. So if we can play together, play our best, play the right way, and be better young men in the process, then we've achieved what we did. The one thing with Kieffer, that's why I'm very proud of him, is, Kieffer is at his best in the open court, running out, scoring, being dynamic.
Yeah.
And throughout this build-up, I've always talked to him about being a leader and rebounding for the team more. So medyo doon kami nagkakabata heads because of course, pag rebound si Kieffer, hindi siya nakakatakbo, hindi siya nakaka-finish ng breaks. But because of his sacrifice, because he did what he did for the team, it gave us that fighting chance to qualify for the World Cup.
Yeah.
Okay, like Kieffer said, we are the smallest team, we're second smallest team, so we needed our guards and wings to rebound, and he led the way he led us in that aspect. So now he's our leading, not just only our leading scorer, but also our leading rebounder and our leader overall, and that to me is a testament to his growth. On and off the court, and now he is who he is right now, and the goal is to continue that growth and improvement. Never stop growing, never stop learning.
I'm looking for that last time we spoke months ago nung kayong dalawa, and I asked you kung mas magaling nga ba si Kieffer sa kanyang kuya na si Kevin. I will ask that same question because I remember your answer before. Sabi mo, at magaling na si Kevin nung ganyang ka-age na si Kieffer. Pero sabi mo mas may shooting ngayon si Kieffer. So I will ask that question again. At this point, mas magaling nga ba si Kieffer Alas nung kaedad ni Kevin Alas si Kieffer? Sagutin mo yan when we return, and a lot more. Our conversation, our all-out conversation at that will continue with Kieffer Alas and Coach Josh Reyes after the break. Stay tuned to Sports Desk only here on CNN Philippines. We'll be right back. And we're back. Thank you for joining us. And our guest today, Batang Gilas standout Kieffer Alas and Batang Gilas head coach Josh Reyes, fresh off that great campaign in the U16 Asian Championship in Qatar. So I'll go back to that question before the break. Coach, again, I will ask that same question I did when I asked you back in July. Who's better at nung ganyang age? So can we, I know it's unfair to Kevin. Sana mapanood niya. He's in China right now with the Gilas men's team. But ikaw na mismo lang magsabi, Josh.
Again, I repeat, I never coached Kevin when he was this age. But Kevin, even all the Alas, they bring something to the table. I believe that Kieffer has the benefit now as the youngest to have a little bit of sprinkling of everything. So his game is much more complete at an earlier age. And hopefully he continues to build on that and not be satisfied so that he can continue to improve and grow. Kevin he's in the national team right now, so he definitely paved the way for
sure.
Keith.
Yep.
And it's just natural that the younger generation would always look at the younger generation to surpass the older ones.
Keith, of course, kinapos kayo dito fourth. What else do you want to improve in your game, and what's next para maabangan ng mga fans dito sa Batang Gilas? Go ahead, Kieffer.
Mostly for my game, I want to improve my endurance because after the Japan game, almost the whole team was gassed out. So we had to almost empty our whole tank. As a team naman, I think our chemistry is there because we've been as a team we've been preparing for 6 months, I think. I think we just have to improve on our tendencies on the defensive side.
Yeah.
Like what Coach Josh said, our defensive fundamentals.
Coach, anong susunod para sa Batang Gilas? Hindi pa naman agad next year pa yung World Cup but what else can we look forward to?
Logistics. So we have to figure out the schedules of everybody, guys from abroad, NCAA, UAE schedules, school schedules, so that we can prepare. We cannot treat everything. We cannot treat this World Cup as just a reward where ipupunta na lang kami, try our best and enjoy. No. Sayang yung lahat ng binild namin. So if we continue and really be true to ourselves on what we built and what we worked hard for, we have to really focus on the preparation for the World Cup.
Congratulations.
Otherwise, everything always for naught.
So, tama. Yeah.
To do it right, the focus would be how hard and how together we can prepare so that we can put our best foot forward come the World Cup. So it's not really the results it's how we play and how we prepare.
I'm looking forward already. Kung ginulat nyo nga yung Japan and Korea dun sa U16 sa Asian Championship, I'm excited to watch you guys in the World Cup next year. Thank you and congratulations again. That was Batang Gilas standout Kieffer Alas and Head Coach Josh Reyes. Thank you so much.